Live streaming isn't available right now. Why? কেন বলছে? Hello everyone, good morning. So IBPS PO prelims exams are over. Now we should concentrate on mains, right? I will tell you. I will discuss regarding the strategy for mains. Okay. So I know most of you have this question in your mind whether to prepare for mains or not. Okay, looking at your attempts, especially people who have attempted exam on 10th of October. I have come to know from some of you that the paper was tricky. So whether to prepare for mains or not. So in my opinion, it doesn't matter how many questions you have attempted, please prepare for mains, because after this you have IBPS Clerk. There also you will have mains. So there is no use of wasting your time, right? Okay. So if you ask me regarding safe attempts, now different shifts were of different level, so we cannot say particularly, but what I feel is if you have attempted above 55 or above 55, you are safe. And right now, don't think about what you have done in your examination, in your prelims, because that thing is over. Let's look forward, okay? Let's look forward. Let's prepare for mains and also prepare for IBPS Clerk prelims, okay? So, let's start today's class on a positive note. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget subscribing and also click the bell icon to get notified for the upcoming sessions. Okay. And today we are going to discuss mains questions of 2017. Okay, IBPS PO Mains 2017. Okay. Please have some patience. My computer is working slow. Okay. Now this is the first question in front of you. Given below is a set of statements 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Read them to answer the questions that follow without changing the tone of the paragraph. This means what? Here this question is not about sentence rearrangement, okay? Not about para jumble. Here the paragraph is given. The paragraph is given to you. Now you have to answer questions from this paragraph. So I want all of you to read the paragraph at first, okay? First one is, although there is a thick alphabet soup of new organizations meant to fight terrorism, most are chronically under-resourced. What is the meaning of thick alphabet soup? Alphabet soup, this is an idiom, okay? Alphabet soup. Alphabet soup means a mixture of things and also a confused state. Mixture or a confused state of new organizations meant to fight terrorism, which means there are many organizations, a mixture of many different kinds of organizations which want to fight terrorism, but these organizations are chronically under-resourced. What is the meaning of under-resourced? Under-resourced means they do not have the adequate resources. What do you mean by resources when it comes to organizations? Resources means manpower, right? Labor. Then your technology and funding. These are the resources. Okay. Second, India's intelligence services remain desperately short of resources, running some 30% below officially sanctioned staffing levels that were decided on before 26/11. Okay. Now, staffing level means what? Staffing level means the number of people working there. So, the number of people working there is 30% less. Okay. Next. There are chronic shortages of everything from language and area specialists to personnel with specialty technologies. So, shortage of everything from language and area specialists, which means if you want to work with suppose a particular state, okay, Andhra Pradesh, then you must be knowing Telugu. So, language specialists, area specialists are not there. Okay, personnel means number of people required to perform some work, that is also not there. With specialty technology skills. So if you are going to work in a particular in a particular software company, okay, you need to have a particular set of skills. Suppose that company requires you to know Java, but you do not know Java. So this means you do not have the specialist technology skills. So this is what people with specialist technology skills are not there. Next, fourth, India has been unable to fulfill its commitment to modernize basic policing and emergency services, the first responders at the time of crisis. Okay, so at the time of crisis, who are the first responders? Who responds? Who are the first responders? The emergency services available, and India could not modernize those services. Okay, those services are still archaic, old-fashioned. Now, fifth is forensics, investigation and intelligence capabilities are abysmal. Abysmal means very bad. These capabilities are also very bad. Okay. Strategically अलग से मैं वीडियो बना दूंगी, ठीक है, लाइव डिस्कस नहीं करूंगी उसे, मैं वीडियो बना के दे दूंगी आप लोगों को. Right now, please concentrate on this question. Now, I have discussed all the points here. Now, let's move to the questions here. Okay. This is the first question in front of you. Which among the following sentences can replace statement 2 in context completely? So here is statement 2 in front of you. Okay. Now tell me which of these sentences can replace statement 2. So the meaning is, meaning of the question, what the question wants from you is, the meaning of sentence 2 should remain intact. Okay. So which of the following sentences mean the same as sentence 2? This is the meaning of the question. So try solving the question and please give your answer in the comment box. B. Nitya says B. Okay. Anyone else? D. Okay, let's see. Dipankar says D. Arya says D. Okay, Rakhi says E. Fine. So, whoever has answered option B, I know you have answered option B looking at this one. 2611, here also 2611 is present. Isn't it? This gave you the answer option B. No. No dear, you need to understand the meaning of the sentence. I have explained the sentence to you. India's intelligence services remain desperately short of resources, running some 30% below officially sanctioned, which means what? Resources are less. Resources are less, right? Manpower, labor. Manpower is less than what is required. This is the meaning of sentence 2. Desperately short of resources, which means it lacks resources very much, right? Now if you look at sentence D, the arrival of various fronts with their anti-terrorism agenda can never undermine the fact. Okay, this means the arrival of various fronts. So many fronts have arrived, which means many ideas have arrived, many companies have arrived, many services have arrived that want to deal with terrorism. But this cannot rule out the fact that the government agencies responsible for fighting terrorism, that is for the security of the nation, are well below requirement. Well below requirement means what? Resources are less quantitatively and qualitatively. Quantitatively means manpower is less. Qualitatively means proper specialists are not there, right? So option D is your right answer, because here this denotes, well below requirement denotes that resources, that the agencies lack resources. Okay, that's why option D. Okay, now it doesn't, here you had to write down the meaning. You had to understand the meaning of sentence 2 and find an appropriate replacement. If we look at the other options, suppose let's look at option B. For all the fighting words 2611 gave rise to, though neither of these issues can be said to have addressed in a meaningful way. So neither of these issues have been dealt in a proper way. This is the meaning of sentence B. But the essence of sentence 2 is that there is shortage of resources. This is the essence of sentence 2, which is missing in B. That's why B cannot be your answer. Okay, next question. Which of the following statements can be a suitable choice that follows statement 5? So this is the statement 5, right? So imagine there is a blank after statement 5. Just imagine a blank after statement 5. Which of these sentences will you put in the blank? This means if you need to continue the paragraph, if I say that after sentence 5 there is a sentence which is missing, which sentence will you put here? This is the question. Please answer in the comments. A. That is, in March, Minister of State for Home RPN Singh told Parliament that the IB had 18,795 personnel on its rolls against a sanctioned strength of 26,867. Okay. Anyone else? Dipankar says D. Long years of neglect, intelligence officials said, had contributed to the staffing crisis at the RAW and IB. Achha. Okay. Anyone else? बस दो ही ऑप्शंस और बाकी है, बी एंड सी. सो कोई भी बी और सी के फेवर में नहीं है. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the paragraph once. Okay. Let's go back to the paragraph. Okay. Here, look at the meaning, look at the sequence of flow. there is a mixture, or there are many organizations that want to fight terrorism. I'm talking about first sentence, the first one, that want to fight terrorism, but these organizations are under-resourced. India's intelligence services are in dire need of resources. They lack resources, right? They're in dire need of resources. Fine. 3. There is a shortage of everything from language. So language and area specialists are not there. Specialist technology skills are not there. Okay. India has not been able to modernize its emergency services. Forensics, investigation and intelligence capabilities are very bad. After that, now tell me here, if we look at sentence 5, here we are just giving a summary of 1, 2, 3, 4, right? In sentence 5, we are saying forensics, investigation, intelligence. Now, intelligence capabilities, regarding intelligence capabilities, we already talked about intelligence capabilities in sentence 2. Okay. Investigation, forensics, everything is abysmal. Everything is abysmal. That is, everything is very bad. Okay. Now, here towards this point, we are trying to wrap up the paragraph. Okay. Will you give any more data at this point? Because giving data is completed. We have already given enough data. Okay, let me change the color. Okay. We have already given enough data in our sentence 2 and yes, in our sentence 2 that 30% below sanction levels were there. Now, we do not need to tell this again, right? We do not need to mention this again. Hmm. 30% below the sanction level. Okay. Now, let's go back to the question. If you look at this, these sentences, then you will see your sentence B says, no, sentence A. Sentence A again talks about the lack of personnel. That how much it is less, 18,795 personnel are there, but the actual strength that is required is 26,867. It is again saying the same thing that was mentioned in sentence 2. That is 30% less, almost. Okay. So that's why sentence A will not be placed here. You will not repeat again the same. You will not repeat the same thing that has been mentioned in sentence 2. So sentence A is not your answer. Now, if we look at sentence B. If we look at sentence B, the organization is short of some 130 management level staff. Now, again, you are talking about this data, that how many people are less. Again, you are talking about the same thing that was mentioned in 2. If you look at sentence 2, already it is given the 30% less is there. Okay. If we look at sentence D, long years of neglect, intelligence officials said, had contributed to the staffing crisis at RAW and IB. From where are you getting this RAW and IB? Yes, intelligence services has been mentioned, but here you are again giving very specific things, very specific data, which is not required. Okay. If you look at sentence C, it gives you a conclusion. Put simply, the systematic nuts and bolts work needed to defend India has not been done. Nuts and bolts work means what? The basic work. The basic work needed to defend India has not been done. So whatever has been mentioned in all these sentences, sentence C gives you a gist of that. Okay, so this sentence can be placed at the end. Understood why sentence C at the end? So sentence C is your answer here. Okay. Let's move to the next question. This is a question of sentence connectors. In this question, there are some sentences given which are grammatically correct and meaningful. Connect them by the word given above the statements in the best possible way without changing the intended meaning. Choose your answer accordingly from the options to form a correct coherent sentence. The first sentence is, such as wind-driven dust and unpaved roads will be watered at least twice a day. B. Implementation of concrete mitigating measures to tackle environmental issues that arise due to the construction work on various projects. Any increase in the noise level that stems from the construction activity should not go higher since the project area is already a noisy environment. Sentence D. A noise control plan should be prepared. This will ensure that the equipment noise is reduced at source through proper designs and maintenance and by repairing construction machinery and equipment with the promise to ensure as far as possible the construction activity near schools would be conducted during their vacation period. Okay. Now tell me which pair of sentences can you connect using the connector moreover. Then also Mohit, then also your answer should have been C. Okay, because C was giving you a conclusion. Dipankar says D, Arya D, Mohit D, Nitya D. D, which means CD. Yes, CD is the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer. So let's see. Moreover means what? Moreover gives you, and moreover is used for adding more information, for additional information. Moreover, furthermore, in addition to, right? We write it down. For adding information. Yes, if we look at sentence C, any increase in the noise levels that stems from the construction activity should not go higher. Okay, so noise level should not go higher because the project is already in a noisy environment. Moreover, a noise control plan should be prepared. Now, if we look at sentence C and D, so C says noise should not go higher. Noise level should not go higher. And sentence D adds an additional information. What else should be there? A suggestion. So sentence C gives you a suggestion using the word should. Noise level should not go higher. And what else? What other suggestion do we have? A noise control plan should be prepared. Right? So here sentence D is an additional suggestion to sentence C. So C, D can be joined using moreover. Option D is your correct answer. Okay. Extra information, yes. Okay. Next question. Filler. Double filler. One of the recurring issues is the disruptive role of technology and its debilitating dash on the sustainability of good journalism. Some people tend to view these debilitations as a dash attempt to reverse the trend. But those who are able to see beyond the usual binaries of new media and old media and digital and analog are worried about the greater power of carriers at the cost of content producing organizations. Yes, please give me the answer of this question. Option E. No combination fits. Okay. Option D. 2 and 4. Okay. 2 and 4. 2 and 5, sorry. 2 and 5, yes. D. Option B. Okay, let's see. One of the recurring issues. Recurring issues means something that comes again and again. Recurring. Is the disruptive. Disruptive means disturbing, destroying role of technology, and it's debilitating. Debilitating means what? Debilitating means weakening. Okay? And debilitating, what is the part of speech of debilitating? This is an adjective. Okay? So here you need, in the blank you need a noun. In the blank you need a noun. Okay? So select a noun from here. Provoking. Is provoking a noun? No, it is not. Provoking is not a noun. Risky is not a noun. Futile is not a noun. Provoking is what? Provoking is a verb. Risky is an adjective. Futile is an adjective. Conduct can be a noun, can be a verb. Influence can be a noun, can be a noun, can also be a verb, right? Yes. So debilitating, it means whose? Technologies. Technologies debilitating what? Technologies debilitating conduct. Conduct, when used as a noun, it means behavior. Okay. So technologies this technologies debilitating conduct will not make any sense. So it's debilitating influence on. Also we have to look at this preposition on. So conduct on is not correct. Influence on. Technologies debilitating influence. So in the first blank, 2 is the correct one. So now can we rule out the options? Yes, A and C options A and C are ruled out. Okay. Next, some people tend to view these deliberations as a dash attempt. Now attempt is a noun. So here you need an adjective. As a dash attempt. Provoking, is it an adjective? No, it is a verb. Risky is an adjective. Futile is an adjective. Now let's go to the options. Okay. Here in option B it is 2 1. 2 1. So this is incorrect. 1, you cannot place 1 here. From the part of speech we can cancel out 1. So we are left with 2 5. This is your correct answer. So 2 5 is your correct answer. What is the meaning of futile? Futile means pointless, something that is meaningless, something that will not give you any result. Now I'll tell you the meaning of the sentence. So one of the recurring issues is the damaging role of technology and its weakening influence on the sustainability, that is on the maintenance of good journalism. So because of technology, good journalism is not sustaining. Okay. And some people tend to view these deliberations as a futile attempt to reverse the trend. Okay. So some people say that in this way, by saying this, you cannot reverse the trend. Okay, the trend has been set. Now you cannot reverse this. So a futile attempt to reverse the trend. Okay, so 2 and 5 is your right pair. Got it? Option D. Next. Next question. In the question given below, some of the parts have been highlighted. You have to find the part which is not highlighted and is both grammatically and contextually correct. Please answer this question. While there is no quibble about the need to deny unscrupulous and willful defaulters that have put banks and other creditors in substantial financial hardship the opportunity to regain control of corporate assets that has been put under resolution. The category of people barred is too broad and risky the very objectives of the original code. Option C. Option C, option B. Option B. Option C. Let me check your grammar skills. Let me check your grammatical skills. Now, please solve this correctly. Option C. Okay. Okay, I'll discuss. While there is no quibble. What is the meaning of quibble? Quibble means what? Argument. Quibble means argument. Okay. This is singular. So singular verb is. While there is no quibble about the need. Quibble about what? Quibble about the need to deny unscrupulous and willful defaulters. Now here to deny unscrupulous and willful defaulters, this is highlighted. So this part is correct. Okay, you don't need to find any error in this part. Unscrupulous is an adjective and unscrupulous means what? Bad, unethical. Any word that ends in OUS is an adjective. Okay, this means unethical. And willful defaulters. Defaulters noun, willful means according to their will. Okay, जानबूझकर default करने वाले. So this is an adjective. That have put. Now tell me, these defaulters, who are defaulters? Those who don't pay their EMI, those who don't pay their loan. They are defaulters. Now these defaulters, they are human beings, isn't it? Cows and cats and dogs have not gone there to take loan. So they are human beings. Okay. So that is incorrect here. Instead of that, who should be used? Who? Who have put banks? Okay. Who have? Have. This is plural verb used for defaulters, which is plural. Plural noun. Who have put? Have plus V3. Put. Put. Okay. Who have put banks and other creditors in substantial financial hardship. The opportunity to regain control of corporate assets that has been put under resolution. Assets, plural. So instead of has, we have to use have. That have been put under resolution. Have plus been plus V3 because the sentence is in passive voice. Who has put, we do not know, not mentioned. Okay, so the doer is not mentioned, passive voice. Have been put under resolution. The category of people barred. Category. What is the subject here? The subject is category, not people. Understand this properly. The subject is category and not people. Okay, category is what? Category is singular. Singular. So singular verb is. The category of people barred is too broad. Broad is an adjective and too here is an adverb for this adjective. Broad is too broad. And risky. Risky is what? Risky. And risky, the very objectives of the original code. Now this is wrong. This is wrong. Why? Because risky is an adjective. Now where is the noun for this adjective? Where is the noun? People are not risky. The category of people is too broad. And this category risks the very objectives of the original code. So here instead of adjective, you need a verb. Risks the very objectives of the original code. Okay. So part A is without any error. So your answer is part A. Okay. Please get your basics strong. Please. Grammar is the foundation of any language. Pillar of any language. If pillar is not strong, your building will collapse. Right? Next. Next question. Same pattern. In the question given below, some of the parts have been highlighted. You have to find the part which is not highlighted and is both grammatically and contextually correct. This is the pattern of error detection for your mains. Okay. Mains is nothing. Mains examination is nothing but just a level up than your prelims. That's it. Option B is not matching with the paragraph. Let me check. Our constant usage of the internet threatens our reading capacity. It results in our decreasing capacity to concentrate, think and understanding. Okay, yes, sorry. So here in the paragraph it should be understanding. Okay, understanding things. Okay, please make the correction in the paragraph, think and understanding things. Now answer. After making the correction, please answer. Our constant usage of internet threatens our reading capacity. It results in our decreasing capacity to concentrate, think and understanding things. And while the decision-making part of our brain works in overdrive by clicking, skimming, browsing, liking, sharing, bookmarking, it is true that we are choosing faster. But we not understanding in depth what we choose and why we chose what we did. Now you have to find out the correct one. Okay, chalo. Let's see. Our constant usage of the internet threaten our reading capacity. Now, what is the subject here in the first part? Wait. The subject is usage, isn't it? Our constant usage is the subject. Okay. So usage is what? Yes, usage is the subject. So usage is the noun. Right? It is the noun. Now this usage, this noun, this is singular, right? And constant is what? Constant is an adjective. Constant is an adjective. So this is a singular noun. So if this is a singular noun, you need a singular verb for this. Our constant usage of the internet threatens our reading capacity. Okay, it results in our decreasing capacity to concentrate, think. Now here you have 2 plus V1. So here also V1 and here also you need V1. So the correct one is understand. Instead of understanding, it should be understand. Okay, right? You need V1. Now, and while the decision making part of our brain works in overdrive. What is the meaning of overdrive? Overdrive can be a noun or a verb. Okay. So here overdrive is a noun. Okay. And it works in overdrive. In overdrive means what? It works in a state of excessive activity. Overdrive means when you do excessive work, in a state of doing excessive work. So this is a noun. Okay. In overdrive, so this means a state of excessive activity. By, so here you have by, so after by the verb should come in ing. So these are ing verbs. By clicking, skimming, browsing, liking, sharing, bookmarking, it is true that we are choosing faster. Faster means what? Faster compared to what we used to do. So comparative degree, this is correct. We are choosing. So are plus ing. Why? Because the sentence is in present progressive. But we, now let's go to the options. But we, not understanding in depth what we chose. We not understanding, here be verb is missing. We are not understanding. But we are not understanding in depth what we chose and why we chose what we did. So let's look at the errors from the options now. Our constant usage of the internet threatens our reading capacity. Then here think V1, here also we need V1. Okay, so instead of understanding, it should be understand. In overdrive, by clicking, skimming, browsing, liking, sharing, bookmarking, it is true that we are choosing faster. So this is correct, but we are not. So here be verb are is missing. So option C is your correct answer. Am I clear now? Threatens hoga. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So here I'll end the session. So I hope you have enjoyed the session. If you have enjoyed, then please click the like button. Please share the video with your friends and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click the bell icon. मतलब subscribe button के ठीक बगल में देखना एक bell है. Just beside the subscribe button there is a bell. Please click the bell icon so that you get notified for all the upcoming sessions. And the PDF of this session will be uploaded in the Telegram channel and the Telegram group. The links are given in the description box down below. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I will take a session on English for IBPS Clerk Pre. Okay, so I'll take alternative on alternative days. I'll take sessions on Clerk Pre and PO Mains. Okay, this session is also for your RRB PO Mains. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the love that you shower on me. Thank you.